Hello everybody, welcome back to the garage in Spain. My name's Gary. This is the February 2021 update. Work on the layout has been quite extensive since the last time I spoke. So without further ado, I'm going to take the camera off the tripod and we'll have a walk around the layout and I can show you what I've been up to. So we start here at the front of the station in the car park area, and by the taxi rank we've got some billboards up. These were just something I downloaded off the web and cut out and pasted onto some card. The other item that I will be working on is the bus stop, which I showed in the last update, but I have some plans for that to be a bit of an Art Deco bus stop. So again, that's in the planning stage at the moment. And then spinning around onto the platform side, WH Smith's have finally opened their bookstore and newsagents, so I'm really pleased with that. The flickering light is only down to the film speed that I'm using at the moment on the video, but that along with the parcels and luggage office next door have now been fully lit. Swinging round now to the tunnel mouths, you'll notice inside that I've actually painted, and we have finally some scenics, and more importantly we have the ballast down on Arbeláez Junction. I've also added the roadway down to the coal yard, and that'll be worked on next, but that completes the ballasting on this section of the board. There's also, as you can see now, an embankment constructed. This is so that I can eventually put on the backdrops behind, so that when I'm filming, obviously don't get the background clutter of the garage. The actual construction was made out of some plywood, which I cut with a power saw just to give some relief on the back, and that was fixed onto the back of the baseboards. Once that was done, I then used some small offcuts of MDF to make the retaining sections on the base and the background. These were then stuffed with newspaper and sealed with masking tape to give me the base, and then I used the ordinary plaster bandage, which I've used before. I've left a little link on the top here so you can see how that process is done. And this is earlier this weekend when I was using some finishing plaster just to give a little bit more of extra support and make sure that everything is nice and sound for when I do the scenics on this. This next process is really as a plan and a base for where I'm going to put the scenics on the embankment. The darker area here showing where the rocks and trees will be positioned, and obviously the green showing where the grass, static grasses and phlox will go down. The phlox and static grass are from the various suppliers, and I've left a link below, but the static trees I've made out of Seafoam myself, and what follows is a preview of the main video, which I've left a link above as well, showing how I've actually constructed the Seafoam trees. So if you want to skip that, by all means do so, and if you want to see the main video, as I say, the link's above and you'll be able to see the whole process involved. So these are the types of trees you can produce from Seafoam. And obviously I've put 3 or 4 out on the layout just to see how they look, and I'm really pleased with the effects. And again, the world's your oyster as regards design, from small spriggly little trees to larger oak trees, and the actual Seafoam really comes out with a very good deciduous type leaf effect. Moving on now round to the rest of the layout that we've been working on. The elevated section has finally been glued down into position, and the heights have all been checked. And as I said last video, the trains that I'll be running up to this small branch terminus have all negotiated the incline correctly, and it's now set in place. This terminus branch will be used for a shuttle between here and the main layout. The board directly in front of this particular one will be removable because I don't want to have any problems with the derailments underneath, so that will be lifted out to be able to give me access. So that's the main update for this month, and I'll go straight into now a short running session, and then I'll catch up with myself at the end. Well, I hope everybody's enjoyed today's update video on the layout, and obviously over the next few weeks I shall have plenty of works to do on the scenics on the embankment, and also make a start on the elevated section, making sure that's nice and secure, and again ready for scenics for that. So I shall be back in March with another update. In the meantime, I wish everybody well with their modelling, stay safe and stay well, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and if you have, perhaps you'd like to leave a like and any suggestions and comments down below in the More tab, and I'll certainly get back to you as soon as I receive them. In the meantime, stay safe and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.